Why did nobody tell us this 20 years ago? Have you been choosing nail colors that are actually aging your hands without knowing it? Do you feel invisible when younger women with perfectly manicured hands seem to get all the attention? I need to confess something that's been eating at me. I'm a nail technician of 15 years, and I've discovered something shocking. There are 7 specific nail colors that the beauty industry knows make hands look younger, but they've been pushing the opposite ones because they're cheaper to manufacture and have higher profit margins. The guilt of my silence finally broke me. Today, I'm exposing the 7 colors that Hollywood actresses pay thousands to know about. The ones that make age spots vanish, veins disappear, and hands look like they belong to someone half your age. But I'm warning you, once you see 4, you'll never trust a beauty counter recommendation again. Look, I know what you're thinking. It's just nail polish. How much difference can it really make? That's exactly what Margaret thought. She's 59, and she came into my salon 3 weeks ago wearing nude polish that made her hands look 90. When I showed her the before and after photos with just one color change, she gasped so loud the entire salon went silent. Her veins literally disappeared. The age spots looked 60% lighter. Her hands went from grandmother to that woman takes care of herself in 15 minutes. Here's what the beauty companies don't want you to know. Certain colors create optical illusions that manipulate how light reflects off your skin. They've done the research. They know which shades make mature hands look plump, hydrated, and youthful. But those formulas cost more, so they've been steering you toward the cheap shades that do the exact opposite, making every wrinkle deeper, every vein more visible, every age spot scream, "Look at me." Not anymore. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 7 colors to buy and which ones to throw out immediately. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now because you're about to become the woman in your friend group with the most gorgeous hands, and they're going to beg you for this secret. Soft rose pink with warm undertones. This is hands down the most transformative color for mature hands, and here's why it works like magic. That delicate rose pink. Not bubblegum, not hot pink, but that sophisticated shade with just a whisper of peach warmth. It literally mimics the natural flush of youthful circulation under your skin. When light hits this color, it bounces back softly, creating the illusion that your hands are plump, hydrated, and glowing from within. The warm undertones are critical here because they counteract the blue and purple tones of visible veins. I've watched this color take 10 years off hands in a single appointment. Look for shades called ballet slippers, rose milk, or first blush. My client Janet, who's 61, switched from clear polish to this, and her book club friends accused her of getting cosmetic work done. She just smiled and said nothing. Creamy peach nude. Now, I need to be very specific here because this is where most women get it catastrophically wrong. Forget every nude polish you've ever tried. Those gray beige, taupe, grayish nightmare shades that beauty counters push on you, they make mature hands look embalmed. What you want is a nude with a distinct peachy glow, warm, creamy, opaque. This color performs actual color correction magic. The peach tones neutralize purple veins and brighten brown age spots simultaneously. It's the same principle makeup artists use with color-correcting primers, except you're doing it for your hands. The opacity matters enormously. You need full coverage in 2 coats, not that sheer nonsense that shows every imperfection. This shade makes your hands look expensive, well-maintained, and effortlessly elegant without screaming for attention. It's the quiet luxury of nail colors. When you're wearing this, people notice your beautiful hands without consciously realizing you're wearing polish. Muted terracotta clay. This one makes women nervous at first, but trust me on this, it's absolutely brilliant. A sophisticated terracotta with brown undertones, think desert sunset or clay pottery, creates incredible visual magic. Here's the psychology. Bold, warm colors draw the eye to the color itself, diverting attention away from texture, wrinkles, or spots. Your brain focuses on the beautiful shade instead of analyzing the skin. Plus, earthy terracotta tones make your hands look sun-kissed, healthy, and vibrant, like you just returned from a relaxing vacation. The key is choosing muted terracotta, not bright pumpkin orange. You want depth and sophistication. My client Carol was terrified when I suggested this for her 65th birthday party, but she got more compliments on her hands that night than she'd received in a decade. She told me later that wearing that color made her feel bold and visible again, feelings she thought she'd lost forever. Rich berry burgundy. Let's talk about the power of strategic darkness. A deep berry shade, think raspberry wine, burgundy, or rich mauve, is optical illusion mastery. Dark colors create a slimming shadow effect that makes fingers appear longer and more slender, but the berry undertones keep it from looking severe or goth. This is particularly genius if you have prominent knuckles, joint swelling from arthritis, or any texture concerns, because the rich color minimizes the appearance of bumps and irregularities. The depth creates uniformity. I recommend this as your evening signature shade. It's sophisticated, timeless, and screams confidence. This is the color you wear when you want to feel powerful. Soft lavender cream. I know what you're thinking, purple? Hear me out. A pale, creamy lavender with subtle gray undertones is pure understated elegance, and it does something magical with light refraction. The cool lavender tone creates an almost porcelain effect on the skin, making everything appear smoother and more refined. It's ethereal and modern without being trendy. This color is particularly stunning on women with cooler skin undertones who can't pull off the warm pinks and peaches. It makes people look at your beautifully manicured nails, not scrutinize your skin. Plus, there's something psychologically refreshing about lavender. It feels youthful and creative without trying to look young. It's the difference between being youthful and being age-appropriate but vibrant. Warm, living coral. This is that perfect sweet spot between orange and pink. True coral with enough warmth to brighten but enough pink to stay sophisticated. Coral is absolutely brilliant for women with olive, tan, or deeper skin tones because it creates the most gorgeous contrast. The orange undertones neutralize any purple or gray shadows around your nail beds and cuticles, making everything look healthy and vibrant. Coral has this incredible energy to it. It's the "I'm living my best life" color. It looks like warmth, vitality, and joy. Women tell me they get more compliments wearing coral than any other shade. It's approachable and friendly while still being polished. This is your summer all year long color. Timeless soft red. Notice I said soft red, not fire engine red or cherry bomb. A slightly muted, warm red with a cream finish is sophistication personified. Red is powerful because it commands attention to the nails themselves, completely bypassing any skin concerns. But the shade selection is everything. You must avoid blue-based reds that make mature skin look gray and tired. You want a warm, slightly orange-toned red. Think tomato bisque, vintage lipstick, or Italian wine. This color broadcasts confidence, elegance, and a refusal to fade into the background. It's your power color for important meetings, special dinners, or any day you want to feel absolutely unstoppable. A woman wearing the right red polish is unforgettable. Now that you know what to wear, let me save you from the 3 devastating mistakes that are probably sitting in your nail polish collection right this very second, silently aging your hands every time you use them. The first culprit: anything sheer or translucent. I don't care what the fashion magazines say about natural, barely their elegance. That advice is for 22-year-olds with glass-smooth hands. After 50, sheer polish is a disaster. It's like putting a magnifying glass over every vein, every age spot, every fine line, every bit of crepey texture. You're essentially highlighting the exact things you want to minimize. Sheer formulas have zero place in a mature woman's beauty routine. None. Throw them out tonight. Second disaster: cool-toned grays, taupes, or those trendy grayish shades. Yes, they're everywhere. Yes, influencers love them. And yes, they make your hands look absolutely lifeless. These colors drain warmth from your skin, emphasize every blue vein, and make your hands look cold, tired, and frankly unwell. I've had multiple clients tell me that coworkers asked if they were feeling sick when they wore gray polish. The cool tones work against you at every level. Just because it's trendy doesn't mean it's right for you. Third mistake, and this one's painful because it's so popular: solid white or stark off-white polish. Unless you're doing a classic French manicure tip, white polish creates harsh contrast that highlights every single texture issue on your hands. It's brutally unforgiving. White draws attention to discoloration, makes veins more visible, and creates a stark, aging effect. It's the equivalent of wearing foundation 3 shades too light. Technically, it's on your skin, but it's making everything worse. Here's something the beauty industry doesn't tell you. Finish matters as much as color. High gloss, mirror shine finishes? They reflect light in ways that can actually emphasize veins, wrinkles, and texture. But a cream or satin finish diffuses light, creating that soft focus filter effect that blurs imperfections. It's the difference between fluorescent lighting and candlelight. Always choose cream finishes over glossy for the most flattering, forgiving look. And we need to talk about nail length and shape because I see this mistake constantly. So many women our age try to grow their nails long because somewhere along the way, someone told them long nails look elegant. But here's the reality. Shorter, well-shaped nails make your fingers look longer and your hands look younger. Long nails can actually emphasize knuckle prominence and make hands look bony or aged. Keep your nails just past your fingertip, enough to see the color, not enough to look like you're clinging to your youth. And shape matters enormously. Square nails are harsh and dated. Oval or rounded almond shapes are universally flattering and create the illusion of length without the actual length. Oval is elegant, timeless, and naturally feminine. Let me tell you why this matters so much to me personally. I'm not just a nail technician. I'm a daughter who watched my mother hide her hands for 20 years. She'd tuck them under the table at restaurants. She'd fold her arms to conceal them in photos. She stopped wearing her wedding rings because she said her hands didn't deserve beautiful jewelry anymore. When she told me that, I actually cried. These are the hands that held me as a baby, that worked 2 jobs to give me opportunities, that created beautiful gardens and cooked family meals and held my father's hand for 43 years. And she was ashamed of them. That's when I became obsessed with this. I started studying color theory, analyzing what made some hands photograph beautifully while others didn't, researching what Hollywood hand models and celebrity manicurists knew that regular women didn't. And I discovered it's not about expensive spa treatments or anti-aging creams that cost $200 an ounce. It's about strategic color choices, the same principles you use when choosing the right lipstick shade or hair color. Your hands need that same thoughtful approach. The transformation I've witnessed goes so far beyond appearance. Women stop hiding. They start using their hands expressively when they talk. They wear their grandmother's rings with pride. They hold their grandchildren's hands in photos without immediately zooming in afterward to critique their veins. They stop apologizing for their age. One of my clients, Diane, told me something I'll never forget. She's 69, and after getting her first proper color, that soft rose pink, she said, "I feel like my hands match how I feel inside again." She'd felt invisible for years, like her external appearance had betrayed the vibrant woman she still was internally. That disconnect between how young you feel and how old your hands look, it's emotionally devastating for so many women. This isn't vanity. This is about dignity. This is about refusing to disappear just because we've accumulated years and experiences. Your hands tell your story, every laugh line, every sunspot, every sign of work well done. They deserve to be celebrated, not concealed. And the right nail color doesn't hide your story. It frames it beautifully. So here's what I want you to do tonight. Go through your nail polish drawer and be absolutely ruthless. Throw out the sheers, the grays, the trendy shades that don't serve you. Start with just one of these 7 colors. I recommend the soft rose pink, and wear it for 1 week. Watch how different your hands look. Notice how you stop hiding them. If this video changed how you see your hands, smash that subscribe button because I'm exposing more beauty secrets the industry doesn't want mature women to know. Comment below and tell me which color you're trying first. I personally read every comment. Now go show off those beautiful, story-filled hands. You've earned it.